Conversations with Chingy. What's up, y'all? Your boy Chingy. If you don't know me, you know, I put out my first album in 2003 titled Jackpot, which had all my big records on there right there. Holiday Inn, One Call Away, and plenty more records. I had DJ Quick produced a record on there, Bag Up. It was mainly produced by the Track Stars, and which I met in two. Well, I didn't meet Sham from the Track Stars. Actually, me and him, we had been friends. He was being managed by Doty, who's from my block, Beacon, on the north side in the city. And so Sham was in a group called Out of Order. I used to always see them in passing. We used to have talent shows together and all type of stuff. So I've been knowing Sham. Sham hooked up with Zoe, and they became partners for us creating tracks. And that's how I met Zoe, through Sham. But me and Sham always been rocking. So the Track Stars produced Jackpot. But my story is long previous before all of that. You know, I started writing my own music when I was like 6 years old, 86. And so I've been doing music all my life. It's been a part of my life ever since I can really remember. You know what I'm saying? And I was influenced a lot by Eazy-E. May he rest in paradise. You know, I met Eazy-E on the NWA tour. I was young, hanging out with my older relatives. And I remember we was in a limo, and we went to that NWA concert and Digital Underground. There was a couple acts on there. But I met Eazy-E and Ice Cube in the crowd. I was young, so my relatives was Bloods. All was Six Deuce Brand Bloods. And so when I saw Eazy-E and Ice Cube in the crowd, I threw a blood sign up because I seen my relatives do that. And they laughed and they looked at me. Eazy-E pointed at me like this. But that kind of let me know that I could do this. I took that. That's what I got from it, is that I can do this, as far as Eazy-E pointing at me. And he called me Lil Man. So that was real. I was very much inspired by Eazy-E in my early on days. I was inspired by Criss Cross. Criss Cross played a prominent role in the developing as a young artist. And so I remember wanting to go to Atlanta to meet Jermaine Dupri, because I knew he signed young artists and everything. So I went looking for Jermaine Dupri in Atlanta before. But I was inspired by Criss Cross, man. I used to wear my clothes backwards. My hair was plaited, but we always kind of wore braids and stuff. But may Chris Kelly rest in paradise, man. I used to enter the contest and get into the dance contest and win the dance contest, because I did it really good. You know, the little dance, which they kind of got from Flavor Flav, but they turned it into their thing. So I was definitely influenced by Criss Cross, inspired by Criss Cross and Jermaine Dupri. And so being able to have a #1 record with Jermaine Dupri, that's historic in itself. You know what I'm saying? So that's a dream come true. And so, but you know, coming from the north side, Walnut Park, St. Louis City, we grew up on the street, Beacon. We moved and stayed somewhere everywhere in St. Louis, but coming from the Peabody Projects, I remember living over there when I was like 3. The Peabody Projects. But the foundation was laid on Beacon and Walnut Park. You know, me and my older relatives, younger relatives, we all lived in that one house with our mama, my aunties, and my big mama, may she rest in paradise. And I would say over there on 4925 Beacon is where everything started.